What's going on, y'all? It's Brett Young here. You can check out the world premiere of my new song, Lady, on iHeartRadio. Check it out now. Lady is a really special song for me. I'm always excited to write a song that is from the heart and comes from personal experience. And I think that's the best way for me to feel like I'm connected to the country music audience. But this one in particular, I was excited to write this from way before we found out we were pregnant. The idea of having kids, I always knew that I was going to want to write a song for not just my first child, but for all my kids. And I think it was one of the scariest but most exciting things all at the same time. And when we found out we were having a little girl, I've always kind of jokingly called my wife Lady. And so when we found out that we were having a little girl, she became Little Lady. And I had, all these song ideas, and I wanted it to be something different and special. And John Knight and Ross Copperman were sitting with me one day, and John had written the song Boy for Lee Brice. And he said, I don't want to do it the same way. If we're going to write one for a girl, let's find a different twist on it. And as we started talking about it, and he heard me talking about my wife and our first child that was on its way, her way, he said, well, what if it's a song to your daughter about your wife? And I went, How to Be a Lady. And I got very excited. And I think it was already exactly what I wanted to say before she was born and when we wrote it. But now even getting to see my wife lead by example and show our daughter how to be a lady every single day just by being the woman that she is, it's made it even more special. And so from the beginning, I never knew if it was a song for everybody or if it was just a gift to my wife and my daughter. But I'm now really excited that it's something that the whole world's going to hear. And it's a really special one for me. Being a dad, coolest thing I've ever gotten to experience, or I guess do in my life. I think there are so many obvious things that you could talk about when you talk about how being a dad affects you, especially when it's your first. But I think for me, it's watching my child experience life for the first time. There's this unbelievable innocence and wonder, and you're getting to watch in her eyes this thing that you probably feel like you've lost a little bit as you've gotten older, and you're getting to re-experience it. And I think there's an age that we don't remember as human beings. I don't remember being 6 months old, so it's really cool and really special and really personal. And it's also a good reminder that life is beautiful, and we've gotten jaded and we've seen everything so many times that we forget that it's beautiful and it's important, and that we're blessed to be here. And so I think life as a dad is challenging and it's a huge responsibility, but at the same time it's such a blessing and it's just a gift to be able to kind of go back and be 6 months old again, kind of just by watching them experience the world for the first time. And so I think it's the most beautiful and challenging gift that life can give you is being a parent. And I wouldn't trade being a dad for anything in the world. I think my favorite thing about releasing new music is it kind of comes from the touring life and how many times we play the same songs over and over through the course of a week and a month and a year. And I never fall out of love with the songs that have been good to me and the songs that have connected with my fans and helped me to feel more connected with my fans. But there's just something really exciting about when you bring new music to the table, what that does to your live show and to your night after night connection with your fans. And so there's just something kind of new and exciting, and it's experimental, and it kind of changes things up, and I think it keeps me on my toes, and it kind of tells me more about my relationship with my fan base, and it's really, really fluid and reciprocal, and I really enjoy just kind of the way that new music brings people in even closer, or gives you the opportunity to reach out to even more people that maybe didn't know your music before that.